guys, again, Alexandra here. It's time for yet another review/tutorial. This time we are reviewing a website builder, and it's first on this channel, so expect more in the future. The first one gets to be Weblium. Now, Weblium is free to try, so you can try all of their features. However, you can either opt for roughly $8 per month, which includes all of the features, and you can always edit it as you go whenever you want to make a change, or you can opt for the $196 one-time use for 3 pages, which can be your home page, maybe your contact form, and an About Us page. Now, to get started, you can either click on Start for free or just log in if you already have an account. And from Create New, or if you're making this for the first time, it's just going to lead you right here to the templates. You can choose from honestly a lot of templates, from building communities to selling courses, online fitness, consultancy, even portfolios and CVs. Now, for this specific one, I'm going with this food photographer page and choosing Start Editing. You can always just preview them to see how they will look like. And the tool makes it super easy for you to actually launch your website by giving you all of the steps you need to have in check. But I'm just going to leave this aside for now because it's not related to the actual design capabilities of the tool. Now, you always have some useful tips here, which is the box we just closed, the site style, which you can just change the palette of your website at any time. And you can notice that the colors of the buttons and just stylistic elements change a bit. I can always go on to edit and change any of these colors. Let's just opt for a slightly lighter blue here so you can see the difference. And of course, you've also got the text styles from here, so you can just edit them from here, and they will change throughout the entire website. And the style for the buttons, which are ever so important for any website. Now, to edit the actual page, if you're not starting from scratch, you're just going to go to the element you want to edit. And here you can go to block settings, which just help you edit the entire block as you wish. In this case, I'm going to keep it transparent. I don't want a specific animation because you wouldn't usually add this to a header. And of course, you can work with your anchor text from here. Then you have the specific settings for these links right here, so you can add all of the details of these internal links. And let's just make this font size just a bit bigger. And of course, you have here your image logo that you can upload. And as you can notice, all of the images from the page are here, or I can opt for some free photos. And right here on this plus sign, I can always come in and add a new block. I did notice the app is a bit slow when it comes to loading everything because, let's be honest, they do have a lot of elements. They are usually placed in the order that you would see them on, let's say, a home page. So it's quite easy to go through them. But for now, I'm just going to look at some of the other elements that we have right here. Now, everything is super simple to edit. You can just click on it, change the text, edit, the text like you would with any other editor that you're used to. You can obviously change the button settings, specifically for this button, not just for all of them. And you have, depending on the style of block that you work with, some empty places where you can add some more information. For certain blocks, such as this one, you will also have, a background option where you can add just a different image as the background. Let's just go for this one so we can see how it works. And as you'll notice, the entire first image changes. This is super handy if you want to change your website every once in a while with a new picture to match maybe the season. And of course, you will have to go back here and change maybe the color of your menu so that it's visible. So you have to actually make these changes every time you make an update. So you'll go to every single text and just do some extra edits. For this column in particular, I'm going to be looking at a color background, but only this time maybe something like a gradient. So I'm selecting it to be transparent like this. And for the white part, I actually want a very white option, and I can always just change the angle from here and switch it up around a bit. Now it's not going to look the best right now. I'm not a designer, so we're just having a look at some of the changes you can do on a website. Now, as you will notice, you do have lots of different types of blocks, such as this one, which you can edit according to your liking and just make these images larger. I do advise you to test out the tool a bit and see how for each element you want to add. There's just extra options, like for example, these images have this item you can add as an extra if you want maybe some more pictures. And in general, the tool is very intuitive to use, so you will figure these out as you go. Let's just say I want to add some text below this list of rates. This is very simple to do. I can just go on to this plus sign here, then go over the empty space and select the type of element I want to add. In this case, just text. And of course, I'm going to edit this. You can always just center it, write whatever you want, work with its size. And you have all kinds of similar blocks to choose from, including videos and really anything you would want to showcase your website. This tool in particular is great for small businesses when you want to really make the website yourself. And of course, you have the contact form and your footer. Again, anything you want to edit, just go to the settings and tailor them to your needs. I wouldn't really go into many more details. You can, of course, just collaborate on this whole thing with your colleagues. I do advise you to test out the tool a bit. Keep in mind that some elements are going to be slower to load, but the best part of the tool, like honestly with many website creator tools, is the templates part. But if you're just bored of seeing the same templates over and over again, you can definitely try this tool to get a refreshing template without too much fuss and without really any creative skills or losing way too much time on designing your website. Now, if you have any questions, leave them in the comments below, but usually I recommend that you go to their support team. As always, leave a comment, don't forget to like and subscribe, and see you in the next video. If you have any tools you'd like me to review in the future, just let me know. Have a wonderful day and take care.